All right, welcome to the channel. Today's video will blow your mind, especially if you've ever wondered what it takes to scale from absolute zero to 25K in 9 days as an online coach. Meet Giancarlo, an online dating coach. He's been one of my clients for 3 months now, and when we started, his coaching business hadn't gained a single client in 60 days. And fast forward to today, he just got 8 new clients in the last week. This proves what's possible when you ditch complexity and focus on simplicity. I'm Emil, I'm founder of the Elite Mentorship, a program helping online coaches hit 100K a month with no hoping to go viral marketing, no sales calls, and a scalable result-driven offer. This video is an epic interview with Giancarlo, where you'll learn how he cracked the code to growth. Enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hey everyone, today I'm joined by Giancarlo. He is one of my clients and we've been working together, I think around 3 months now. And during this time, he skyrocketed his revenue for his coaching business. And the title of the video says it all. Giancarlo, welcome. How are you? You are in Luxembourg right now, right?
Yes, I'm in Luxembourg right now. A little bit sick, but feeling great.
Yeah, so because you've moved from Berlin to Luxembourg in a couple of days.
I was batch filming 150 reels in 4 days in Berlin, and now I'm like overworked and I need to chill out a bit.
Yeah, that's that's a great idea. All right. So tell us a bit about your background. What's your industry? How long have you been into it? And what motivates you to start your coaching business?
So originally I'm a mathematician and I have a PhD in AI. And after my PhD, I started immediately an online dating coaching business. So basically I help guys build out efficient profiles that directly target the type of woman that they want to attract in their life. Ideally guys that want to find a quality partner for something long-term. And I started this in November 2022. So now we're January 2025. So a little bit more than 2 years. And I initially just focused on dating apps and then transitioned more and more onto Instagram and also including elements of social circle. But everything resulting from, having a great profile, understanding how to take photos, understanding how to dress, understanding how to max out your looks, understanding how to text, and then also elements of female psychology, of belief work and stuff like that.
Yes, it's actually like you're a dating coach, but as well maybe like a personal development, personal branding coach.
Yeah, I would say it's like most dating coaches are the sales equivalent of business, basically, and I'm more the marketing equivalent of business. Or because most dating coaches, what they focus on is like the in-person communication and how you basically interact without taking care of the looks, without taking care of the fashion, without taking care of the funnels, without taking care of the Instagram, none of that, right? But my prior belief, and it's the same as in business too, is like if you have really good marketing, it makes sales maybe not completely redundant, but to a larger extent redundant, right? If I had to pick between marketing and sales, I would pick marketing every single time. And the same is also true in dating, right? Of course, you need to know how to behave in person, but the standard to which you need to know how to behave in person. There's a qualitative difference, right? So if a person is already primed positively because they have seen your profile, they have experienced you in many different contexts, they've seen videos of you, like you need to mess up real hard, compared to just an in-person meeting when they have nothing seen before, they just saw you on the street or whatever, right? So there is a bit of a difference there. And my philosophy is that, with good targeting, with basically the same tools you use in business, you apply them to dating. You essentially can streamline and save off so much time that you would otherwise waste in bars and clubs, or just randomly talk to strangers in the streets, or maybe endlessly wait in social circles to find your dream partner. And that's just super time inefficient.
Yeah, I really like that minimalistic idea about efficient way to find your dream girl or woman. It's sick. I like your model. It's more like it's the same as marketing. You have like cold leads, and that's like maybe on your dating app, the new matches, and then they will get warmer to your WhatsApp, for example, and then you will date, and eventually maybe there will be something about it. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's very scalable.
Yeah. So yeah, let's talk about the period just before we worked together. What was it like? I know for a fact your leads were running out and you didn't run ads for a while. What was the amount of client you got that month before working together? I thought you had 0 clients for a few months, or am I
So
right?
I had, before we worked together, I had for about 2 months 0 new clients. And now after the 3 months of working together, I signed about 8 clients and I closed about 25 to 30K in revenue in the last 30 days.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's a
great.
quantum leap, basically.
Yeah. And how about that message from last Friday? You told me you made like 15K in the last 3-4 days, like within a short.
So that's So now we're January 9, and so since the beginning of the new year, I made around 20K. So yeah, and that is it's just insane. Yeah, it's a compounding effect of being consistent and everything.
Yeah. So let's hop back to your coaching story. What were your biggest challenges you faced when you're starting out? Just when you're starting out at ground zero.
So I didn't know how to get leads. So it was basically just cold DMing people, almost harassing them to take my coaching. And I didn't know how to, number one, get converting content, and also get content that gets reach, like those two. So I didn't have any understanding of that. Plus, I was super shy in front of camera. And I didn't have my processes dialed in. So I was just DMing by myself. Then I go to the appointment setter, but still everything was kind of up to luck. And then eventually I started with ads, and that was working a little bit, but it was also kind of like up and down, you know? So, and then when you came, you really helped me make sense of the data and make sense of the funnels and understanding how to get a little bit more consistency onto this whole thing.
Yeah, thanks, man. And so I'm sure you had moments in that journey of yours that you felt like just giving up, maybe. But how did you decide to commit to building your business? Like, is it more the passion side of your dating passion, or more the potential of the business model itself, or maybe both of both worlds?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. I would say the first thing is that I could see that there was a problem in the market, a problem that I had myself, and that nobody was really offering a legit solution. And I could just see the different pieces that need to be reassembled to really solve this problem efficiently. Because I took many dating coachings myself, and I got frustrated that you had to like approach 1 million women a day to just find a girl, which is extremely time consuming. And I don't want to go to bars and clubs, and I don't want to necessarily always move to a big city and talk to 1 million girls in the streets every day. Like I have other things to do. And also I want to have some kind of filter where I can see, oh yeah, I want to have a woman of that caliber, and I don't want to necessarily talk to 20, 30 women every day or something like that, you know? So operating at scale and operating in a time effective way and with standards, like that is basically what it boils down to. And then for 2, it's also that this coaching business is the way it's set up. It's large margins. It offers you to dive deeper into entrepreneurship, marketing, sales, and build an infrastructure where you can bring in people together, build a great community, but also for 2, having systems in place that bring you good amount of income per month, and you can leverage your knowledge and your skills and everything. So I like that a lot. Yeah.
Cool. So I want to ask you what made you decide to take the step to work with me, but I know exactly how it went, because we had a conversation online, and your Facebook ads account was disabled.
Yeah.
You had problems with your ad account, right? So
Yeah.
I can explain it, but maybe you know the story as well.
Yeah, so basically my ad account was disabled, and then what you did, you just connected yours to mine, and then you got instantly. I got it back, but I was also like trying to get some sort of other type of ad account, and like tried all sorts of tricks, and then tried to even like call the Facebook support a couple of times, and nothing seemed to work really. So it was really annoying, and it was stressing me out because that was my only lead source. And yeah, so.
Yeah, I know that day like yesterday because you were in a call with one of your clients. I think it was Max, and you just said, "Wait, I'll call you," like through text. And then you called me like, "What the hell happened?" It was like within 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was like almost instant. Like I couldn't even believe it was unblocked, and then my ad started running again. I was like, "Damn, what the hell? This is crazy."
Yeah. And then it was like, all right, let's work together. And once we worked together, what was your first experience in the first period? Because I know we discussed the following. The first period we started, we focused on a bit about the mindset, especially the leverage trap. So you remember the escape velocity?
Yeah. Exactly. So exactly, I was basically below, around 2,000 followers, maybe at max, right? And then I was just counting my followers every day and stuff like that with the follower ads, and it was a slow progress. But then all of a sudden, I had a bunch of viral reels, and everything started to take off. And now end of November, I had about 2.7K followers, and now I have 6.6K.
Yeah.
So that's like.
That's also a big growth.
Five weeks later, basically.
Yeah. All right, cool. So, and the first, we started with understanding which KPIs are the most important to track. I gave you a spreadsheet with KPIs. You already had something like similar. But you really understand now what to track, like importance of the qualified follower cost instead of just a follower cost and things like that. Mm-hmm. That's crucial for the business.
Yeah.
And then we improved some of your ads, split test more, looked into the KPIs. I know it's we talked about the difference between bad marketing copy and good marketing copy, such as things like this is what I do and this is what it does, like in your ad copy. And now you have more like this is what you desire, the client, and this is my promise. So it was more like a switch in the messaging. And
yeah, there was a bit of that. I was focused too much on the features and not on the benefits.
Yeah. Yes. And I want to talk about something else that we improved, and it is your YouTube journey. YouTube is perfect for long form content, and people will watch you over and over again. They can binge watch you on YouTube. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the awareness that is so important, I think, wasn't there fully yet because you've didn't upload like for 6 months on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And the very first video you've upload, I think it was in November, also took off like 3.5K views currently within just a few weeks.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is like the study from Google, like the 7-11-4 rule, that a buyer will spend on average 7 hours researching your product or service, and then you create a long form video just with a whiteboard. And yeah, you got just thousands of views. Because let's talk about your YouTube video. It's not like it took you like a whole day to produce, right?
No, it took me I was actually just about to go to have dinner with my friends. And I just had like spare half an hour, and I was like, damn, should I do a YouTube video or not? And then I just recorded the Loom on Miro board, and then I just uploaded it. And because I was so rushed on, I wasn't even actually intending to do it on YouTube. I was just intending it to put it for my Telegram group.
Oh, yeah.
And then because of that, probably I was more to the point and I was waffling around less. And then boom, I put it also on YouTube. I was like, okay, well, it's done now anyway, so why not just put it on YouTube? I put it on YouTube and then boom, I forgot about it. I didn't even check. So the next day I woke up and I had like crazy amount of views already. I was like, what? And the thumbnail wasn't even that good, you know?
Yeah, man. I know that you asked me like, should I put it on Telegram or YouTube? And then I said, just do both. At first you did on Telegram and then you did it on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
And it took off and it's like, oh, perfect. And then just copy paste the next video. It's also has a little bit less views, but yeah, it's getting there. And I think it's YouTube is so perfect for that, especially what you are teaching, because you're teaching like the models, the framework within the dating space, and it's perfect for just a simple whiteboard Miro explain video. And I thought you got a client from it, right? It was the guy from Australia.
Yeah, even potentially two. There's like a bunch of guys that came straight from YouTube and they contacted me out of the blue because there was still like an old calendar link that was not supposed to be active. And all of a sudden, like I got a bunch of people like booking in a call with me.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, they did not come through my setter.
No.
Yeah. So.
No. Perfect, man. So we also did some DM script reviewing. I gave you a few recommendations, a few trainings about focusing on more high impact questions that identify the prospect pain point and goals to uncover the pain gap and even widen it more. So because I was seeing that you did everything right, but it was like the pain point, the pain, they really didn't feel the pain enough. So we need to widen that gap even more. And I think that's took off as well, right? The DMs.
Yeah, the conversion was better. Definitely. Yeah. For the DMs. And I think it was also the fact that slowly my content also started to take off more. And then that combo made the whole thing a lot smoother. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an ecosystem. It's like if you just do one thing, okay, but if you just fix everything simultaneously, focus on first on YouTube, then scripting, and then I think the whole ecosystem or the flywheel, whatever you may call it, it will took off. And for you, it's like in 2024, it took off for you. And I think if you go just the same direction, the same way, I think we already discussed this, but you can go easily to 100K a month consistently. Yeah, and you believe that as well, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't see any major problems. I think I just need to add in a few more offers, like a low ticket, mid ticket, something like that, high ticket, and maybe even super high ticket.
Yeah,
I'll easily crack the 100K. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely the most like a super luxury high ticket will definitely help. Now I want to talk about two more things before we close the call. The first one is your offer.
Yeah,
I advise you to have more a limited offer with a time urgency, maybe a wait list. And last month you made an end of the year offer or something like that, right? So could you explain what you did? Did you do that in the DM or like on the sales call? Or
I did that actually in the stories. So
stories.
And then also in the sales calls too. But in the stories, I told everybody like, yeah, if you sign up until the end of the year, boom, 20% off.
Perfect.
And then I got like 3 or 4 closes in like that.
Yeah. That always help if you do have some like urgency, and it must be a real urgency, right? Because if you just fake it everything like we have a wait list, only 2 people can join, and the third one will also join. Yeah, I don't think that's the right way. But with some time urgency, with end of the year, like we want to help you. Just sign up. We have some offers for you right now, like 20% off. Yeah, that definitely help to close more deals. And And the last thing is about the scalability. So we changed the structure a bit. Your vision is to have like all in Europe, across Europe, some social circles, right? So like in London, in Netherlands, and your aim is to have client success managers. I think you already have a few, at least one I know of, who helps you with your delivery. Do you think and do you feel that will work out in the future? And is it something you have more clarity than before, than for example last year?
Yeah, so definitely, like what you helped me do is like break down my entire business into individual processes, and also understand different ways of how I can leverage my time and my resources in the right way. So yeah, because at the end of the day, I don't want to have constructed my own hamster wheel, but I want to have freedom and location independent and financially independent and time independent, stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, the long-term vision is to create like mini hubs in various points in Europe where people come together. We do some awesome projects, take content together, create events together, stuff like that. There's like people now that have access to private jets, to presidential suites, things like that, so it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, awesome. And is that something what you're most excited about for the future, that you have like a solid team, a Giancarlo team in Europe, maybe across the world, and you're like more the strategist and talk one-on-one sometimes, more, maybe for the onboarding call or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that would be the dream, to just basically have a fully fledged system from A to Z, where basically I just do the high level tasks and I can focus on stuff that I'm passionate about, and all the administrative stuff and all the low level stuff is completely outsourced.
Yeah, great, man. So for someone who's currently struggling scaling their coaching business, what advice would you give?
Yeah, I would say like you need to identify in what tier are you. Are you struggling because of the offer? Are you struggling because you don't know how to generate leads? Is it because of there's already enough leads, but you struggle with sales? And then also focus on the high leverage task. And hiring Emil definitely helps. So definitely recommend that.
Thanks so much, man. And why do you think it's important to invest in yourself and your business? Do you invest in coaches as well, for example, at me?
Yeah, of course. That's like the fastest way forward, because otherwise, success loves speed. And the only way to really have speed is to hire people that either work for you or you learn from them, and you don't waste time doing stuff that is not working or that's inefficient. So the ROI, you get back the money almost within a month or so. So it's okay.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for sharing your story, Giancarlo. It's been amazing to hear about your journey and to be on your side. Where can people follow you to learn more about what you do?
Yeah, you can just go to top 1% man. So top full stop percent. Top full stop 1 full stop percent full stop man, MAN on Instagram. Or privately, Giancarlo Kirk. That's another alternative. Yeah. You
cool.
can just drop it in the captions, I guess, or in the comments.
I will do, definitely. All right. Yeah. So for those who are watching, if you're ready to take your coaching business to the next level and want to know more about how I can help you, just shoot me a message on Instagram. Link is as well in the description. I will put a link to Giancarlo Instagram as well. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.